Quadratic equations. What we're doing today is called quadratic equation. Okay, the parent quadratic equation is x squared plus bx plus c. X squared plus bx plus c. Okay, that equals 0. X squared plus bx plus c. Okay, when it's broken down, the factoring. Remember the factoring by grouping yesterday. It's broken down into this: x plus m and x plus p. X plus when m plus p, when you add m and p, these, okay, you get the number in front of x. It's b. When you times them, you get this number. Okay, so here's how I remember it. We add to get b, and we multiply to get c. Any question? So we add m and p to get b, and we multiply them to get c.
Oh.
It'll make more sense in a minute. All right, write these down. We're going to factor these. So we have x squared plus 9x plus 20. What we need to do is we need to come up with this x plus something times x plus something. Okay? We need to know what goes here and here. Okay? So what we look at is what multiplies to give us 20 and adds to give us 9. So think of the factors of 20. Someone tell me what goes into 20. About 1 and 20. Does that multiply give us 20?
Yep.
About 2 and 10. What else?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Does 1 plus 20 give me 9? Does 2 plus 10 give me 9? Does 4 plus 5 give me 9? So there we go. There's our two answers, x plus 4 and x plus 5.
Easy. That's all we're doing.
That is all you're doing.
Cool enough to do it.
D squared. So we have d plus something times d plus something. I need to know what multiplies to give me 24 and adds to give me 11. So just go through the factors of 24. 1 and 24. Does that add to give me 11? What about 2 and 12? What about 3 and 8? Yes. There we go. So d plus 3 times d plus 8. Okay, that gives me d squared plus 11x plus 24.
Oh, 24. I thought it was 20.
Like, what if you flip it?
No, it would not matter. You could do d plus 8 times d plus 3. Okay, because if you FOIL this, what would you get? D squared plus 11x plus 24, right? Okay, write this down. All right, we have a quadratic equation here where b is negative, okay, but my c is positive. In this situation, then both m and p are negative. Because if you think about it, what multiplies to give you a positive number and adds to give a negative number? Negative numbers, right? They both have to be negative. Okay? Because if you multiply two negative numbers, what do you get? Positive. Right? So, x minus. I need to know what multiplies to give me positive 12 and adds to give me negative 8. Everyone agree?
6, negative 2.
Well, yeah, 6 and 2, you plug those in. So, 2 and 6. Well, what, any others?
No.
Okay, make sure you go through your list. 1 and 12, does that do it?
No.
2 and 6?
Yes.
Okay, we've already went with that one. About 3 and 4, would that do it? No, so it has to be 2 and 6. Okay, if you're not for sure, go ahead and FOIL it. Okay, what's x times x?
X squared.
What's x times negative 6?
Negative 6.
Negative 6x. What's negative 2 times x?
Negative 2x.
And what's negative 2 times negative 6?
Negative 12. Or 12.
Positive 12, right? Would this add up to give me x squared minus 8x plus 12?
Yes.
Yes. So x minus 2 times x minus 6 is my answer. Alright, write these down. W squared minus 11 plus 28. B is negative, C is positive, so they both have to be negative, right?
Yeah.
7, 4.
Is he right?
Yeah.
7 and 4?
Yeah.
Looks right to me.
Good job, Shane.
If you're not for sure, foil it and see if he's right. Now, on this one, 21 minus 22m plus m squared. Is this in quadratic equation formula?
No. Yes, but it's backwards.
It's backwards, right? It should be m squared minus 22m plus 21. Okay? Now we can work with it. What adds to give me 21 multiplies to give me negative 22.
No.
Nothing.
Okay? Let's think about what multiplies to give me 21. 3 and 7. What else? 21 and 1.
Aw,
Oh, it
they got
does.
us there.
Does 1 plus 21 give me 22?
Yeah.
Does 1 times 21 give me 21?
No spike.
Alright, write down this rule. When C is negative, M and P have opposite signs. Okay, and it's really important which one is positive and which one's negative. If you look here, they multiply to give me negative 15, but they add to give me positive 2. So which number has to be bigger, the positive number or the negative number?
Positive.
Positive, because the remainder is 2. Right? So, here, we'll do this. We'll do x minus and x plus.
You did.
Does it matter which in order?
No.
No. It just matters what number goes with which sign. Okay, so x plus, x minus. What multiplies to give me 15?
3, 5.
5 and 3. What else? 1, 15. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Does 5 and 3 subtract to give me 2?
Yes.
Yes. So which one needs to be plus and which one needs to be minus?
5 needs to be plus. And
Okay.
3 needs to be minus.
X plus 5, x minus 3. Because when you take 5 minus 3, what do you get?
2.
2. If I switched them, if I had done x plus 3 and x minus 5, what would be here?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Right? So you see why it's important to keep the signs with the right numbers. Okay?
It's easier than yesterday.
Write this down. Alright, so x squared minus 7x minus 18. We see C is negative. That's the only thing that matters. That means the signs are opposite. So we have x plus something and x minus something. We see that the b, negative 7, is negative. Okay, if the b is negative, then the bigger number is going to be negative, right? So what multiplies to give me 18? 9 and 2. Do 6 and 3 as well. 18 and 1. What one adds to give me negative 7? 9 and 2 if one of them is negative, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which one needs to be negative? 9 or 2?
9.
9, the bigger number. Because what's negative 9 plus 2?
Negative 7.
Negative 7. If I had done 9 minus 2, I would get positive 7. Okay, that's why it matters.
That is no good.
Alright, do y squared plus 13y minus 48 by yourself. Y squared plus 13y minus 48. So I have to have a y plus something and a y minus something. I need to go through my factors of 48. What times what gives me 48?
16 and 3.
Okay, 148, 2 and 24,
3.
3 and 16, you say, Shane?
Yeah.
Would those subtracting give me 13?
Yep.
So which one needs to be positive?
16.
16. Because the bigger number is positive. That's why 13 is positive. So, there you go. I'm going to write this down. Alright, so we're going to solve by factoring. They give us x squared plus 6x equals 27. what I need to do is I need to get 0 on one side. So I need to move 27 over to the other side. We always want to be equal to 0. It's the easiest way to solve it. Excuse me, so I subtract 27 to both sides. Okay, because 27 minus 27 is 0. So I am left with x squared plus 6x minus 27 equals 0. Now I can solve it. Okay, so we factor. C is negative, B is positive. So that means it's going to be opposite signs. And they're going to equal 0. So what multiplies to give me negative 27 and adds to give me 6? What multiplies to give me 27?
9, 3.
9, 3.
Subtract
You subtract them, you get
3.
6. So, and the bigger one needs to be 9. Okay. So now we solve for 0, which means we just do x plus 9 equals 0, and we do x minus 3 equals 0. We want to see where x equals 0 for each of these.
-9,
That would be negative 9, because you subtract 9 to both sides,
positive 3.
and 3 to both sides would make them true as well. So negative 9 and 3. These are your two answers. So if you plug negative 9 in here, it would be true. If you plug 3 in here, it would be true.
What?
Alright, write this down. Go ahead and work this by yourself. Let's see if you can do it. Your answers. I need opposite signs because C is negative. My bigger number needs to be positive because B isn't positive. What multiplies to give me 18? So, what did we determine was 18? Multiplies to give us 18.
6 and 3.
6 and 3, do they subtract to give me 3?
You put 3
Yeah.
down. Okay.
Yes. So my larger number needs to be 6. Okay. So we need this to equal 0. So we do x plus 6 equals 0 and x minus 3 equals 0.
Plus 3.
Shane, we subtract 6 to both sides. And we add 3 to both sides. So what is x
Negative
equal?
6, 3.
Negative 6 and 3. Thank you, Shane, for drawing that lovely picture.
No problem. And here's your assignment.